Hey guys, welcome back to Witcher Wednesday. My name is Jeremy. Let us continue on the path and talk to this guy.
And not a second too soon.
Understand you have a contract for me.
Oi, it's my brother Mickle. Been a week now since he took the women of Bellows into the hills.
The women of Bellows?
Bellows were a rich village, till the war passed through. Huts were burned down, larders cleared out, all the menfolk conscripted. Women were left to fend for themselves, without food nor shelter. No one wanted them. Redanians wouldn't let them into Novigrad, so Mickle took them to the old mines. Get them out of the rain at least. And I've not had word from him since.
Could look into it, if you paid me more.
Alright, let's try this.
Alright, my brother's life's at stake, so I can't skimp. It's a deal.
All right, I'll look for your brother. How will I recognize him?
Shouldn't be hard. You were the only lad in a group of women.
Corpses aren't always in a condition where I can determine the sex.
Corpses? Take it back. They got lost is all. But, if worst comes to worst, well, he had calfskin ankle boots, work of master clogs. Told him not to wear him into the hills, it'd only ruin him. But he was so proud of him.
Think I know enough. Thanks.
So I just wanted to do that thing and get that thing ready for when I actually do go after it. I'm not going to do that now because it's a high level. I believe it's a venomous Ericus that quest is for. How many question marks did I unlock? Ooh, I only unlocked 6 of them. So let's see, that's... Oh, they're all up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Never mind, I only unlocked 5 of them because the 6th one is down there and that was pre-done. I guess I'll go here. Which is this way. Anyways, let's talk Toussaint. As I said from the previous one, we'll talk about it. So first, 2 things. Number 1, when it comes to contracts in Toussaint, I actually like doing contracts in Toussaint just because of the fact that the amount of XP that you, or not XP, the amount of coin that you get for haggling is much, much higher than in anywhere else in the game. I attribute this for 2 reasons. Number 1 is the fact that it's end game content, so they are like, you know what, we'll be nice and generous and give you a decent amount of money, even though you probably don't need it at that point. But number 2 is because Toussaint is the rich person's location. I'm gonna pick that up, whatever that is. Toussaint is a rich person's location, and it's very, like, it's night and day compared to Velen in terms of its appearance. In fact, it's night and day compared to Skellige as well. Velen is a poor person's... Ooh, neckers. No, wait. Ghouls. Velen is... Oh, I died. Alright, so Velen is a poor person's location, and Skellige is a cold person's location. Skellige is... Oh my god. There we go. Much better. Skellige
The
is
rest ought to just destroy it.
a cold environment. What's this? Is this going to be ashes? Yes, it is. Gonna take out that ghoul. Just a second after I go down to this one. Ooh, that was a ruby.
Let's dance.
So yeah, Velen is a cold person's location, and Skellige is a cold environment. Toussaint is basically the opposite of both. Toussaint is a rich person's location, but it's also a very warm environment. And that's something that's interesting. And the other thing that I find that I absolutely really do like, and I probably should talk about this once I make it to Toussaint, but I'm going to talk about it now anyways. When I first played the Blood and Wine DLC, my biggest gripe was the fact that they introduced new enemies. Now, here's the thing with introducing those new enemies. Those enemies that they introduced, they introduced a number of new different types of vampires, because the Blood and Wine DLC, as the name implies, blood, it's very vampire-centric. So they introduced a number of new vampire enemies. But they also introduced a number of other enemies as well, such as venomous plants and giant centipedes and... Okay, this is a folktale. And I should probably do this first. Let me actually... I'll come to you in a second. Hold up. A number of new types of enemies. Slizzard is one of the enemies, which is a draconid. There's giant centipedes, a bunch of other enemies that are unique to Toussaint. And initially, I was kind of annoyed with the fact that, oh, you're introducing new enemies, because, hey, you know, it's DLC, so it's like, let's introduce some new type of an enemy. Mass Effect 3 did it with, like, their Citadel DLC, incorporating like a new type of enemy, and as well as new weapons types, etc. Games have a tendency to do that. The difference between The Witcher 3's DLC in that regard is the fact that if you play The Witcher 1 and or The Witcher 2, you understand what it actually means. And also, if you take a look at the world that we live in, that's another example. So, I'll give you an example of an animal. A polar bear. Polar bears live in very cold climates. North Pole, South Pole. Actually, I don't remember which pole they live at, but they live at least one of those poles. They live in very cold climates. You're not going to see a polar bear in the fucking Sahara Desert.
That stench.
And that's something that I actually realized about it. Was that... I'll give you an example. The giant centipedes that you encounter in... Crap weasel. The giant centipedes that you encountered in... Ooh, wow, that was a close one. The giant centipedes that you encounter in The Witcher 3's Blood and Wine DLC, you first encounter in the outskirts of Vizima in The Witcher 1. And Vizima in general is a down south location. I should probably do this. Come on, folktail, bitch. Die. There we go. Give me folktale muse while you're at it. Oh, thank you. So, that was something that I initially was like annoyed with. But when I played The Witcher 1, and I was like, so those are not unique enemies to The Witcher 3, they're in The Witcher 1 as well. It actually makes sense now that certain monster species congregate in certain locations depending on the climate. Some monster species, like for instance, here's a really good example, the sirens in Skellige. They're only in Skellige. They don't appear in Velen and Novigrad. And I should have taken note about that back then, but I didn't. And so I find it a very interesting thing that... Let me actually use this thing. There we go. Fill that up. I find it a very interesting thing about how that goes around in this game, that certain enemies are in certain locations, which makes it really cool. Let me switch my weapon now. What was I going to use? Was it this one or was it this one? This one's plus 38. This one's plus 38. Critical hit, chance to cause bleeding 4 and 6. Chance to cause bleeding 8. Experience from... Wait. This is a silver sword and it gives me experience from humans and non-humans? Bonus gold plus 9. Bonus experience from humans and non-humans. Oh, god damn it. That's an expensive weapon to sell too. This one's even more expensive. Well, it's probably... I understand why. Gotta equip that thing, and then I think this is the one that I was going to equip. And... it's time to get myself some ugly armor now. This is plus 21. Let me take a look at this thing. This thing's really ugly. So hold on, this thing's got plus 30% resistance in pretty much melee. And then what's this one got? This one's got plus 30 resistance in... Holy shit. This is plus 21. This is 877. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So this is plus 5. This is plus 6. Hold on, what's this one? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna equip this one. And what's this one? Yep, I'm equipping those ones as well. And... guess we'll go with that thing, so I'm much higher up now. This thing's got plus 1. I'll go with this one. So let's see. It's these two ones. I'm almost positive that this is a cockatrice right here. And I believe that there's a bunch of fucking harpies along this ridge right over here. I believe that this is a wyvern. I believe this is a place of power. And the fact that the last time that I played this game, according to my statistics, was in 2023. So it's been a couple of years since I've actually played this game, and the fact that if I am correct with those assessments, it just goes to show you how memorable this game really is. I don't feel like fighting you guys. I'll mark this one first. Oops. I want to fast travel to that one. I'm gonna see if this lady's still in here. Nope, she's not in here anymore. Wait. Oh, that's a deer. Oh wow, that chest is gone. Well, thank you, Roach, for actually coming to where I want you to for a change. Oh, you know what? I think I do have Dancing Star equipped, which I do. I should probably switch out this for something else at this point. I see this is golden oil. Let's switch it with black blood. Because drowners are so common. But you know what? I'm going to switch it back to that. Okay, come on, Roach. Can you get down here? Please, please tell me you can get down here. Roach, for the love of God, dude. Alright, I'm gonna go off in this path. Yeah, those are harpies. Fuck.
Run, Roach.
Yeah, that's a cockatrice up there. Let me see what I got really quick. Alright, so for alchemy, I can do blue. And I can do greater blue. I can also do a green. I can do a couple green. I'm not going to do this one yet, though I can do 2 greater greens, that's good. Take a look at the bombs. I still need this, calcium equium. Gotcha. I'm going to count this off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25. I don't know the exact number of decoctions. I believe it's around 30. So I'm missing maybe about 5, give or take. Oils. We got beast oil. I'll do beast oil. Second oil. I still need those ergo seeds. I keep forgetting about that. And how many enhanced do I have? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I need 5 more. Hold on. Basic ones, basic ones, basic ones. I can do insectoid and ogoid. No, wait. That's 7. This is 8. Wait, no, that's the superior version. Holy cow, I got a superior version of that. And I still need air now, yeah. I believe there's 12 oils total, and I remember this too, because it's 3 rows by 4 columns. Potions has a lot of stuff. Bombs, I believe, is only 8 bombs total. Now, it used to be that you could have 2 bombs equipped. Kind of pisses me off that they made it down to 1 now. Used to have 2 bombs equipped. You could cycle back and forth between the 2 of them. And that would allow you to have 6 bombs here. I'll mark this up here. Because I believe you have to get to the place of power and go into this cave underneath of it to lower a bridge to get across to here. But anyways, I'm gonna hope to try and do this in the next one. Hopefully the cockatoos won't be too tough. We'll see you in the next one.